Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert, and we are just we are 1 month past the 2022 election, which means we are deep into the 2024 election. We've already got so many fantastic candidates to choose from the old guy with a red tie to the old guy with a blue tie. But there's one slightly less old guy making a name for himself in the GOP. It's Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, seen here with, let's say, his Miami caught in a vice. A new Wall Street Journal poll says that in a hypothetical GOP primary matchup, DeSantis beats the former president 52% to 38%. Yay? Also, maybe boo? It's hard to know who to root for here. It's like a poll between gonorrhea and a slightly more racist gonorrhea. This is apologies to gonorrhea. This is all because, what with the insurrections and the Hitler dinners, only the most conservative voters are still backing the ex-president, while DeSantis is trouncing him with voters who consider themselves only somewhat conservative. Basically, the folks who don't support gay marriage but think Andy Cohen does a great job handling those housewives. So, to take full command of the GOP, all DeSantis has to do is reel in the coveted conservative demographic of angry conspiracy QAnon all-meat diet tan your testicle boys. And his opening offer to all of them is calling for a grand jury investigation of COVID vaccines. You stupid mother Pfizer. You want an investigation? Let me save you some time and money. In the U.S. alone, the COVID vaccines have saved more than 3 million lives and helped prevent 18.5 million hospitalizations. And if that's not enough, and because idiots in your party politicized the vaccine, almost twice as many Republicans died from COVID before the midterms than the Democrats. Y'all killed your own voters. It's the stupidest political strategy since the Whig slogan of 1840, tip a canoe and taunt a grizzly. Still, DeSantis is pushing ahead on this nonsense, but since a governor does not have the power to impanel a grand jury, he's trying to get help from the Florida Supreme Court. Florida Supreme Court, of course, made up of a gator on a jet ski, a leathery dude who gives bachelorette boat tours, and a can of Four Loko with a DUI. Well, that dude looks pretty good. That dude looks pretty good. Well, if DeSantis is going full conspiracy and attacking anyone who promoted this vaccine, I just hope he cracks down on whoever this guy is.
We know that there is no time to waste when it comes getting shots in arms.
They're safe, they're effective vaccines.
The messaging should be, get a vaccine because it's good for you to do it. It works.
The vaccines protect you, get vaccinated, and then live your life as if you're protected.
These vaccines are saving lives. They are reducing mortality. And these vaccines make it so that your chance of survival is pretty doggone close to 100%.
Okay, that's evidence right there that it causes genetic side effects. Because this guy used to promote the vaccine, but once he got it, he turned into a huge dick bag. Speaking of dick bags, Twitter CEO Elon Musk seen here cosplaying at Lobster Fest. Musk got some bad news this week because, according to both Forbes and Bloomberg, Elon Musk is no longer the world's richest person. Don't worry, Elon. You still have your sparkling wit and personality. Here's what happened, folks. Most of Musk's fortune comes from Tesla, but in the last year, Tesla stock has lost about 50% of its value, in part because Musk's Twitter politics are adding pressure on Tesla's brand image, and it doesn't help that the new Model X comes preloaded with Kanye's tweets. Liberals in particular out there are having a tough time with Tesla. Take a look at this graph of Tesla's favorability among Democrats. It's fine until October when he buys Twitter and whee! Usually for Tesla to plunge off a cliff like that, it has to be in self-driving mode. Not great. You can cover that, right? Oh, yeah, you got that? You got that, baby? Not a great business strategy to alienate your best customers. Liberals buy more electric cars. That'd be like if Hooters came out with a statement saying they'd serve anyone except divorced dads on their first Christmas without the kids. And who took Elon's place at the top? Well, the new world's richest man is French luxury fashion magnate and Keebler elf about to eat that other Keebler elf, Bernard Arnault, as in, Elon, you are no longer the world's richest man.
Nice.
But as bad as things are for Tesla, they're worse for Twitter. In fact, to cut costs, Twitter has not paid rent for any of its global offices for weeks. That's not cost cutting. That's being a deadbeat. Look, we're facing economic headwinds, so when the waiter brings the check, haul ass! Musk, thank you. Thank you.
Very nice. Very nice.
Musk isn't just skipping out on the rent. Twitter has also refused to pay an almost $200,000 bill for private charter flights made the week of his takeover. Well, you gotta fly private. I mean, do you know how much commercial airlines charge to check your sync? But Musk has a plan to make money. He's gonna start charging for you to get verified. It's a service called Twitter Blue, and the whole future of the company is riding on it. So Monday, he introduced this amazing new logo. Okay, that's either the new logo or a close-up of a 1974 Chevy van. Remember, if this van's rockin', don't come a knockin', because there's Nazis in there. Twitter's not the only social media app in trouble because yesterday, U.S. lawmakers introduced a bill to ban TikTok. The push is being led by Florida Senator and baby-seeing a bright color, Marco Rubio. Rubio's bill would ban social media apps with at least 1 million users that are based in or under the substantial influence of foreign adversaries, including China, Russia, Iran, and North Korea, which also means Americans would no longer be able to use North Korea's premier social media site, LinkedIn. LinkedIn. Sure, why not?
See what you did there.
2022.
See what you did there.
That's cool. Now, 2022 is winding down, which means we get to burn some tape right now with a fun end-of-year roundup. You see, today we got the 10 oddest Guinness World Records of the year, and we've got some good odd ones, all of which I promise are real and from the Guinness Book. First up, there's a new world record for fastest time to find and alphabetize the letters in a can of alphabet soup. Jacob Chandler of Oregon, who alphabetized all the letters, won with only 2 minutes and 8.6 seconds. Big deal. I did it even faster with SpaghettiOs. Another big winner this year, at an event in October, Japan's same name association of Hirokazu Tanakas, founded by Hirokazu Tanaka, took the record for largest gathering of people with the same first and last name. That name? Harold Peterson. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Steve, these records are all great, but it seems like none of them have to do with balancing eggs on the back of your hand. Well, shut up, because we also have a new record holder for most eggs balanced on the back of the hand, and it's Ibrahim Sadiq of Iraq, who managed to balance 18 eggs. Let's see Sadiq in action. Come on. Amazing. It's amazing. It's a move they call guy at the grocery store who won't get a basket because he's only getting a few eggs. One record that was absolutely shattered in 2022, most drink cans placed on head using air suction, which went to Jamie Keaton of Wisconsin. Here he is. He also set the record for world's most uncle. All in, Keaton got 10 cans to stick to his head and face, which is a lot, but I have one quibble with Jamie. Why'd you keep the goatee? That is vital can stick in real estate. Forget a soul patch. You could have had a tin chin. We got a great show for you tonight. My guests are Emily Blunt and Chef Jose Andres, but when we come back, meanwhile, join us, won't you?